As of the recording of this video, July 2025 is less than a week away from us, meaning in 1 month, July 2025, we will be getting Jurassic World, Superman, and Fantastic Four First Steps. I already made a video about Superman, so if you want to know my thoughts on why I believe it needs to make $1 billion, go watch my video. I'm going to link it in the description. Today's video is going to be about Fantastic Four First Steps and why I believe it is going to be the MCU's biggest gamble. The post-Endgame era of the Marvel Cinematic Universe has been underwhelming to say the least. Everything since Endgame doesn't feel really important to watch. Obviously, there are certain movies like Spider-Man Far From Home or Spider-Man No Way Home or Guardians of the Galaxy number 3 that makes you feel like, okay, those are really good movies, you want to watch them. But narratively speaking, the main theme of this saga is not interesting. Now, I know Doctor Doom is going to be the big bad of this saga by the end of it, but I will talk about him in a little bit. My issue with the post-Endgame era of the MCU is that Kang was never an interesting part of this saga. And if you didn't know how to present him, don't present him until you know how to present him, just like Thanos. Thanos didn't appear in Iron Man or he didn't appear in Thor. He first made his appearance on Avengers 2012. Then he made, some cameos such as Guardians of the Galaxy or the Age of Ultron post-credit scene. But we never really got him being in a project like Kang. Now I understand Jonathan Majors didn't play only Kang. He played Rama-Tut. He played I forgot who he played in Loki, but they kind of all feel the same. It didn't feel like he was playing different characters, that they were acting different or they looked different. They all felt like it was the same guy. So when you have a bad guy who's not interesting, mistaken, his main purpose is to save the multiverse from being chaotic, it's just so confusing. It's not simple as Thanos says, I'm going to kill half the world so that the other half can flourish. Very simple, very straight. I understand it. With Kang the Conqueror, I do not understand it. It's too complicated. And it did not showcase the aspects of the multiverse that we really liked. In the Infinity Saga, you know what the time suck can do. We saw that with Doctor Strange and Dormammu. You know what the Mind Stone can do. You know what the Power Stone can do. They were very powerful stones. So to imagine someone to have all of them together, he's unstoppable. And that just shows that Thanos was a really dangerous villain to go up against. And with Kang, there was no progress. I mean, if you lose to Ant-Man, I can never take you seriously. I don't want to see you. Now that they announced Doctor Doom, I guess it feels like Fantastic Four is like truly the first movie after Endgame. It really feels like it because it feels like it's going to be the starting point for a main narrative. I am interested in how Robert Downey Jr.'s Doctor Doom is going to play out. I am interested in what's going to happen with Thor 5. What's going to happen with Spider-Man Brand New Day. And those, in my opinion, wouldn't be possible if Kang was still the main big guy. And even if we're not talking narratively, financially and critically, these movies are doing horrible. And it's so bad that I believe that there was an article that came out and said, oh, Disney is really trying to cut out a lot of costs in the MCU movies because of Thunderbolts. Thunderbolts didn't perform as good as they thought. And they were like, oh, it's a new Avengers movie. No one wants to see it? No one wants to see the Avengers. We're going to cut costs. Which sucks because the Thunderbolts was not a bad movie, but because it performed below the expectations of these executives, now everything has to get a lower cost, or other shows like potentially the Armor Wars show that's been rumored for years will get canceled. So the Fantastic Four, the gamble with it is that they're gambling that this movie, since it's going to be the first real movie of the Doctor Doom saga, is going to be the movie that intrigues a lot of the MCU fans. And if this movie succeeds, I understand we all hate it, but it will really feel like the MCU is back. You know, we keep saying, oh, MCU is back, MCU is not back, MCU is back. The MCU is back when there's an important overlapping narrative that's been going on. And Fantastic Four is going to start that overlapping narrative. And if it does bad, then most likely nobody's going to care about Doctor Doom. No one's going to be caring about what Spider-Man does or what Thor does. You need this movie to succeed. And since we mentioned Avengers Doomsday, let's talk about Avengers Doomsday. Avengers Doomsday is going to be the most important project. The reason why is very simple. It's going to set up the MCU for another era, for a new era. We're already, since Endgame, being told that superhero movies are not good anymore. It's not worth it to go watch it. I disagree because I feel like Superman and Spider-Man are not in the same genre a lot of the time. Same thing with Batman and Punisher, or you can go with Thor and Iron Man. They're not in the same genre. Yes, they're all superheroes, but guess what? Doesn't mean they have to have the same tone in all of them. And the problem with the MCU is that they like to take every single character and put them in a similar tone. And that kind of makes everything feel repetitive. And with how the MCU has been going, the MCU needs a reboot. But if the attempt of doing a reboot is lackluster, then the narrative of superhero movies dying could be true, and this could be the final nail in the coffin. It's super important for Doomsday to succeed so that it could set up Secret Wars, which will eventually set up the Mutant Saga or whatever next saga that they want to go on and do. But for Avengers Doomsday to succeed, it needs Fantastic Four to succeed. It's such an important movie for it to be successful so that Doomsday could succeed. Therefore, Secret Wars could succeed, and therefore they can comfortably go into another era, which I feel like personally they've wanted to go into, which is the Mutant Saga. They clearly are into the mutants. They want to do mutant stories. I don't feel like they wanted to do anything in phase 4, 5, and 6. So that could give them an opportunity to do what they actually like to do and do what they feel comfortable in doing. But if the way they set it up and the way they give themselves an out is horrible, then the MCU is going to be dead. And other franchises such as, for example, the Doom franchise or potentially DCU or any other new IPs will overshadow the MCU. That is it for the video. If you did enjoy the video, please like the video. Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section down below. I'm going to try to be uploading every 2 weeks. We're so close to 10 subscribers, and when we eventually hit 10 subscribers, I want to do a special video for everybody. I can't believe it would, so far as of the point of this video, just two videos and having 8 subscribers. It means a lot to all of you who support the channel and like the content. So again, if you like the channel, please subscribe. If you like the video, please like the video. If you want to debate me and why you don't think the Fantastic Four is that big of a gamble, or why it's not that important, or the MCU is dead already and they should not try, let's go and have an argument down in the comment section down below. We're so close to 10 subscribers. Let's hit that goal by the end of this month. And yeah, see you guys next video.